Good morning, everyone near my time zone, and good evening to others. It's very early over here. So, does anyone have any guesses as to why Nintendo randomly decided to squeeze in a direct today, even though there's like a big Switch 2 direct happening like what, a week from now? Let me see. Switch 2. Less than a week. The Switch 2 direct is in 6 days. So what the heck is this? To show some anime games? Hopefully not. This is for announcement 5 more Fire Emblem characters in Smash. Oh boy. I mean, they're probably just announcing like the final Switch games, like important Switch games before the Switch 2 comes out. It just seems weird that they would squeeze it in so last minute. I am but that's fine, you know. Gives us something to react to, right? There's a port of a game nobody played. Did you guys like the thumbnail I made for this video, this stream reaction? A lot of passion into that thumbnail, let me tell you. But I know some people saying like, oh, this leak that this game is gonna be on, or this leak that this game is gonna be on. It's like, man, if you just like read actual leaks, doesn't that make watching it a lot less entertaining? Because literally, if you just know what's gonna be in it, then what's the whole point of these things is that they're like announcing new stuff, right? Especially when this direct was barely announced not that long ago. And it's like, bro, we don't even have to wait that long. I don't think we need to be leaking stuff. But, you know, what do I know? Oh, should be starting in a few minutes, so we'll find out soon enough. I don't know if there's anything I'm specifically hoping for. I don't really know. So I'm just kind of along for the ride, I suppose. Someone drunkenly announced this direct and everyone's scrambling to announce stuff. All I know is If Reggie Fils-Aimé isn't in this direct as a special guest, then I'm gonna be so disappointed. Because I know we all miss Reggie. But realistically, yeah, I just don't know, like, anything that they could be announcing for the Switch 1, like, it can't be that important considering the Switch 2 is right around the corner, right? Like, they're not just going to be announcing the Switch 2, but it's surely going to be coming out this year, like, in the near, like, not that long from now, right? So, I mean, you know they're going to be focusing on that. So it's probably just going to be some small stuff today. But then again, sometimes during these videos, it's the small things I'm more interested in than what's supposed to be the big things. I'll just see... They'll show like a snippet, like a 2-second snippet of some little game, and I'll be more interested in that than... whatever the highlight is supposed to be. Octohexahedron. Switch to Electric Boogaloo. Pop pop. Bing. Boop pop. Bing bing. Boop pop. This is the kind of music Sims would listen to in a club. Yeah, I know there's not gonna be anything Switch 2, that's what I'm saying, like what can they possibly be announcing? For all we know, it could just be like another Nintendo alarm clock or something. Well, we won't have to wait much longer. Just one more minute. Nintendo streams don't even do like a countdown, do they? They just start abruptly. Wild prediction, they're gonna announce Baldur's Gate 3 for Switch. I'm definitely gonna go back to sleep after, but you know. Alright, should be starting in about 10 seconds. Nintendo, show us what you got. Here we go. M, ooh. Let me know if I should adjust the volume at all. And I will do so. Oh boy, Fire Emblem, my favorite. passed down throughout the ages. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm gonna sound like a miser. I'm just like... I feel like I've seen a million of these like style games where it's 2D pixel characters over like a detailed 3D background. And I'm just not into it. So it's pretty boring for me right now. But we'll keep watching. What is this? Is this one of them Super Nintendo game RPGs that are really famous? And I don't, I'm down with, you know, older games being ported, but I just really don't care for, like, pixel art sprites on top of 3D backgrounds. Oh, Dragon Quest 3. Oh, 1 and 2? Okay. So Dragon Warrior, basically, was NES originally.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide
Hello.
for today's Nintendo Direct.
Nice to meet you. Well, we've seen him
Today,
before.
we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yeah,
So
we all
please
know
tune in
that.
for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
Oh, was it also
We
called
hope you're
Dragon
excited
Warrior for
for
Game
more
Boy?
information
That's
in the future.
funny.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Alright, let's see. You didn't snap your
Escape
fingers.
from dire straits.
That was fake. Oxygen 1%. No hope. Perks.
2 minutes until oxygen
Is this one of them
zero.
VR games? No rescue.
Help me!
Why does this character have Kingdom Hearts limbs? From the Eye, the Somnium
The
Files?
latest entry
No
in
sleep
the
for
Eye,
Kaname
the Somnium
Date.
Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with
This is
a
a spin-off?
sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's
What
whereabouts.
the heck? This is that one
Dive
location.
into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will
Just
bring you
to
one
let
step
her
closer to
die.
the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
I played the first
No
Isomnium.
Sleep for Kaname Date from
And,
The Somnium Files.
thought
Launches
it was
on the
fine.
Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
I'm not really super into those types of games. It was really
Unleash
long.
the supernatural.
It was an interesting idea. What's this? Ghost Boy? Detective. And the Devil's Summon?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Huh.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido
In the year
Kuzunoha makes his
Taisho
living
20.
as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series
This is
of
giving me
supernatural cases.
Shin Megami
Fight
Tensei
in real-time
vibes,
battles
which kind of
alongside
worries me
demons you
because
summon.
another popular
Work
thing
with
that
your
I didn't
demons to
care for.
strike an
This
enemy's
is gonna
weak
be
point, then follow up
saying
with
that
a
the whole
powerful
stream.
attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core.
Why did suddenly
Raido
Japan
Remastered,
look
the
like
Mystery of the Soulless
Victoria
Army,
era
launches on Nintendo Switch
England
June
or
19.
something? What happened?
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness.
Mm.
With your memories
Me
gone,
when I eat
you've
chocolate.
been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're
Shadow
greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Look at the orb.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll
Puck?
dive deeper into the
Wait a
expansive
second.
world
Is this Pac-Man?
by examining your surroundings.
Because the
You
little
can
orb
phase
looks like
shift and
Pac-Man and his
combine
name is
with
Puck.
to explore areas you
And
couldn't
everyone
reach
knows that
before.
Pac-Man was Puck-Man in Japan.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing
Why the
enemies,
animation kinda
you and
look like
Puck
a
can
Flash game,
temporarily
though?
fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By
the heck? They
consuming
got
your
a big
prey,
mech.
you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo
Okay.
Switch July
Sure,
18th.
why not? Why don't you make Pac-Man
The
world
rhythmic march begins.
a new Pac-Man world, you cowards?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Okay, Patapon.
Play your drum
1
to the
and
beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon
The
has them
art
attack.
style reminds me of Loco Roco. Is it the same devs or am
And
I
if you string
tripping?
together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon,
Attack Shono Mercy.
build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Patapon.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with that
Welcome
one.
to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
My new life begins. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has
This was
no
a DS
shortage of
game originally?
activities to get up
Are
to.
these all ports?
You must be the new farmer.
You must die.
Tend to your
Oh.
farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Holy crap, look at that. What is that, a cow? Oh my goodness.
Then sell your
Their
produce
heads are
and other
enormous.
wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Those cows are swollen,
As
like they ate a
bazaar
big
sales
bee.
grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that
This
special
looks
someone.
like, very Stardew Valley coded.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's
Oh,
windy
Nisma had the
conditions
same idea
can make
as me.
travel and other tasks a breeze.
But you can fly around like Wind Waker on a leaf.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Marvelous is publishing this, okay.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. What's that? Is this like some new thing Nintendo's coming up with? They're starting with episode 4 like Star Wars?
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus
Vuros.
finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path
I
forward.
love scanning stone figures.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
I played the opening of Metroid Prime 1 and 2 like multiple times, and I think I always got lost and didn't know what to do, so I just never played them very much.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
She looks kind of lean
These
in this one.
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms
Samus has
and to
been
open doors.
in her cutting
They
weight
also allow
arrow.
her to control the trajectory
call
of her
it?
beams with
The opposite
power
of bulking.
her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadihara Theros Nantanaga Shakaran.
We welcome you. So this had been announced already, right? They're kind of just
And
giving more
what
information
will
now.
be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave.
No,
a
they're
new
speaking
tale.
some like alien language.
Lakin Takalalech
It's coming this year,
Shadihara.
and I guess this is probably gonna be the last big game on the Switch if I had to guess. Actually, I'm surprised it's not a Switch 2 exclusive. They probably didn't want to tick people off who are waiting so long. Red Summus.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
It looks like Shadow the Hedgehog Summus is complete.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Will they be able to find Maria?
Okay, let's move on to some more
They should just have
headlines.
me do all the translating.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Maybe.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed
Wait a
into a
second.
magical potion cafe.
What the heck?
As the newest
Ursula
potionista
and the
of Cursed
Gaston.
Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for
What the
Disney
heck? You make
villains
coffee
and
for
get to know
Disney
them in
villains?
a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of
You just
strange
poison all of them?
elixirs. Then
So they
serve
can't
them
hurt
to
anybody
your
anymore?
villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma,
That's-
you can
this is
upgrade
funny
your ingredients
concept.
to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines.
This is just
leading to
Wander
different
Stop, except
outcomes
with
every
Disney
time you
villains.
play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney
Excellent.
Villains Cursed Cafe.
I'd like 3
launches
dozen
on
eggs
Nintendo
in my
Switch later
drink.
today.
Sir, please leave.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Wow.
Welcome to
wicked
Witchbrook
witch.
College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
Which college?
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals,
Oh my gosh.
fly on brooms,
Very
and learn
cultish.
advanced techniques to go from witch
The
in training
occult,
to skilled
I mean.
spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
What the heck? It's like you're about paying for
Or use
tuition.
the spells you've learned to craft and sell
Don't we have a deal
original
with that
items.
enough in real life?
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
Olive Garden?
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch.
I thought I said
this
Witchbrook
holiday.
9 for a second. It's like, damn, how many of these are there? Already, I guess.
Action, adventure,
9.
and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious
Eternal Life of
deity.
Goldman.
In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
Okay, this
you'll
looks
explore an
so far this
expansive
looks the most
archipelago
interesting
where
already.
Nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
Hell yeah.
Then use its abilities
Yo,
to
this
find
is
your
like-
own path through the enchanting world.
This is like, what if
Can
Hollow
you
Knight was
uncover
good?
The secrets
Like,
the
that's what this
archipelago
is.
holds?
You gotta play as an
Find
old
out
man
when the
instead?
Eternal Life of Goldman launches on
I'm
Nintendo
sold.
Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from
Okay.
across the series.
You got Silver Surfer?
Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force,
Light Force. I thought Light
Gradius
Force
2,
was Salamander. In
Gradius 3,
in other countries, I don't know.
and Salamander 2.
I'm not a
Some titles come
Gradius
with multiple
expert.
versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches
how
on
about
the Nintendo
Parodius?
Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders
gotta have
begin
Parodius,
later
right?
today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press
Rift
the
of the
corresponding buttons in each
Necrodancer.
lane to fight monsters
I
in
saw
rhythm-based
Dragnix
combat.
stream
Keep
some
the
of this.
cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
It looked really
And
complicated
be on
to
the
learn how to
lookout for
play.
more DLC in
Pepino?
the future.
What the heck?
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo
What's
Switch
Pepino doing
later
here?
today. Let's see what's in store.
Sanrio? No.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Tamagotchi?
There
I've
are
never heard anyone
stores
pronounce it like that
galore.
before. always heard
Design glasses at the
Tamagotchi.
eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the
Dude,
dentist.
dentist simulator.
And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so,
This isn't
you
Jet
get to
Force
meet more
Gemini
Tamagotchi,
2.
making the town
I know,
livelier
right?
than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi,
I mean, maybe this is Jet Force
business
Gemini
is
2. They
sure
just
to
went a
be
weird,
booming.
different direction.
Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Tamagotchi Plaza. What the heck's this? Some kind of Digimon ripoff? Pokemon Z through A.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
What? I don't play 5-year-old games.
The
I play
setting
like
is this metropolis.
30-year-old,
It also appeared in the
40-year-old.
Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
I play games from
To make it easier for
1972.
people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
This is like a bit, like,
Scattered all over town
Different?
are wild zones.
I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon.
These areas
expert,
are special
so I can't really
environments
tell
where
you.
wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here.
All the Pokemon heads.
They
Is
might
this
be
look good
hostile.
to you?
If you sense
You
trouble,
gotta tell me. I
get
don't
to
know no
safety.
better.
there are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon
Man,
live
this town's
easygoing lives in Lumio
like,
City.
just overgrown with
But-
rodents.
When night falls,
They need to hire
the
an
city's aura
exterminator.
transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
They should hire the
Trainers await
exterminator from
in
the movie
battle zones.
Mousetrap. Sorry, Mouse Hunt, to come and just, you know,
If
get
you're
all these
spotted,
vermin
they'll
out of the
challenge you to
city.
battle.
I will destroy these Pokemon.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll
They're
land a surprise attack.
taking over the city.
During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start in
the
Rank
heck?
Z and work your way up to Rank A.
What the hell? This is No More Heroes?
Trainers who reach
Except with
the
letters
top
instead
are
of
said
numbers.
to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides
So this is
to
a
Lumio
spin-off
City.
from the...
It seems there are even more secrets
From the mainline
waiting
games?
to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure?
Because that's kind of the impression I had.
Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Letters are superior.
In
Well, we'll see
Lumio
about
City,
that.
where the game is set, the aura transforms.
Well, how can
between
Z be the
day
lowest
and
grade
night.
when Dragon
It
Ball
seems
Z
there are
is a
even
thing?
more
Explain
secrets to
that.
uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
We're gonna have to watch the Japanese version of this after because...
Hello there.
Hello.
The game you're about to see
Yes.
doesn't have a big, epic story,
Is this like Rhythm Heaven
but
or
what
something?
it does have is lots
Yup.
of funny little rhythm games.
Cool.
You wanna see?
Yeah. I'm down for that. Dude, that's
Just press
me.
the button to jump through the ring.
Now I'm hyped. Uh-oh.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Okay, now everyone could get hyped in the chat. The letter J. Letter J is very important. Society would
This game,
crumble
you might
without
do
the
almost
letter
anything,
J.
But you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you
When was the
might
last
even
time
be
they
able to
made a
do it
Rhythm
right
Heaven
first.
game? Like for the Wii? It's been a while, right?
Get into the rhythm with a
Evil.
brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Oh yeah. Next year. They're still coming out with Switch 1 games
That
next year?
was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
I like how there's a
Hope you're
little
looking forward to
U on top of the... I wonder if that's just for the
Next.
trailer.
We have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Digital games?
Please
Okay.
take a look.
Let's see.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Yeah,
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
yeah, physical media is
Freely
the best.
inserting the games you have on hand
I agree.
into any system you want.
Uh-huh.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Impossible.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card.
Stop. This
In
isn't
the
real.
future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What are you talking about?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Bro, that doesn't mean anything. That's just the same.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
You're just calling
Here,
them game
you can load
cards.
and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
That doesn't... You can't just call it that and it's something different. That's already what digital games are. Nintendo, get out of here.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems.
Up to two...
Local communication with your second
Up to the bare
system
minimum
is
needed
required,
to
but only
do
the first
this.
time.
Nintendo really thought they'd get us up at 7 in the morning and then they
You
would
can also lend
we'd
out
be too
virtual game
sleepy to
cards your
notice that they're
Nintendo
just
account, family group members.
putting wool over our eyes.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
I mean, I guess
And you're
letting people you're in
can
the
now
same
play
family
on their
plan
own
with or
system.
whatever borrow games, that's not a
You can
bad
only
idea.
lend one game at a time to a
But,
particular
I
person.
mean,
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
this is a scam. They make it so you
Making
can't have a
digital
game on
games
more than
even
one console.
easier to use. Virtual game card.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just whatever. Nintendo's
The
just being
virtual
weird
game
again.
card feature lets you swap
I'm not gonna
games
keep getting
between
physical
Nintendo
games.
Switch
Sorry,
systems,
Nintendo. This isn't
as well
convincing
as to
me.
Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Dude,
This
Banana
feature
Nintendo
is
loves
planned to be added via
being
a
really
system
late
update
to the
in late
party
April.
and then acting like it's an
Let's
innovation.
take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Pretty soon, online gaming on our platforms will be playable. Oh, this is where they actually secretly show off the most interesting games, but you only get like 5 seconds of it. They do this every time, I noticed. Look at Sandworm, the game. Tremors. Not only did that take up a slot, that was the main event, I think. King of Meat. That's just a funny name. Megabit Publishing? Oh, Lose Lagoon. I was reading the studio. Fantasy Life I. Okay. I know you got more stuff than that. Come on. Show me.
Uncover history once
Blow my
more.
mind.
An HD remaster of
Aw,
Saga Frontier
man.
2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
HD remaster of an
Meet
old
Gustav, the
pixel
Royal
RPG.
Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
This one's weird because it almost is doing what
Experience
always
the
looks weird
original
to me
story,
with the 3D
along
backgrounds.
with brand new events that expand the vibrant
Because they're
world of
pixel art
Sogale.
characters, but now they're over, like, upscaled,
Plus,
back
team
like
up with
watercolor
more characters in
backgrounds.
battle
Oh, that's
and
3D.
transfer
I
stats
don't
to
know.
allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover
I wonder
through
what
the
Mother
ages?
would say if she knew we was in a
Saga
Japanese
Frontier 2
RPG remaster.
launches on Nintendo
It's just
Switch
Square Enix is
later
doing this,
today.
right? They're the ones that keep pumping these out.
Monumental adventures await.
The what now? That looks like a puzzle game.
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow People.
The Crow
A
People?
different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood.
This is like,
as
it could
she
be a
and her
good puzzle
child
game.
unlock the secrets of the sacred
It's got the
geometry.
MC Escher
Both games
staircases. What
contain
more
all
can you
their
want?
additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders
That's
begin
pretty
later
soon.
today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor
Your
on her
brain
journey
hurts.
to
It's
restore the
okay.
world's light.
These
in
games,
Monument Valley 3.
they look
setting
big
sail
brain.
on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Monument
this
Valley
summer.
3. Oh my god, Mario Golf on the Switch. Look, it's Mario.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series
Everybody's
is
Golf.
driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim. Time your button.
Is that Mount
pressed
Fuji in the
just right,
background?
and
I don't
take
remember
your
there being a
shot.
golf course in front of Mount Fuji.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode.
Oh yeah,
compete in
but this is the
tournaments
real
and face
Mario
off
Golf.
against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf
And
that's not
Wacky
quite
Golf.
par
Was that a
for the
freaking
course.
monolith from 2001: A
Up to
Space
4
Odyssey?
golfers can hit the fairway together locally
In
or in
Wacky
online
Golf,
play.
you could see a giant
So just
terrestrial
relax
alien object that
and
will
get ready
ascend
to tee
you
off.
to the next level of
Everybody's
existence.
Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Looks like TMNT or something. Captain America.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight
Wolverine with
against
the
evil.
classic brown and
Pair
yellow.
up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to
This
take
looks
on
cool.
the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial
It's like a
aces,
beat 'em up.
you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage
Daily
of your team's
Bugle.
strengths to overwhelm
Looks so
your
tiny
foes.
there.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Looks like a fun couch co-op
The
game.
battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the
Cosmic
Nintendo Switch
Invasion.
system this holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
A tag team.
Next is our last
They will be at
game announcement.
WrestleMania this year.
Please take a look.
This is the big main event. It looks like a me. What?
I'm a buckle. Tornado saw Hanji Flossman yesterday.
They thought they could slip that by us? How we're living in an era where the me game is the big highlight of the stream.
Hiya.
Oh, yo. Oh, it's Tamagotchi Life.
Dream.
But they look like me's, if you ask me. Oh my god, what happened?
Did you want to talk?
No.
Ah,
That was terrifying.
glad that was only a dream.
Yeah, me too. This looked like it might be fun to stream though.
That was
'Cause you could
Tomodachi
put-
Life, Living the Dream.
Create
The
characters in
first
there so I
new
could
entry
make
in the series in
characters
over
of
10
like
years.
anyone I
In
want.
the trailer, we saw me characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
Do you want to talk?
We hope you're
They're
looking
gonna
forward
fling
to it.
teeth at each other apparently.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far?
Our final announcement
Oh.
is something a little different that's not a game.
I knew it.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce.
It's another Nintendo alarm. I freaking called it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching today's
Miyamoto's
Nintendo Direct.
entering his biker phase.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo
Almost
news
looks
directly to you.
Uh-huh.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
What do you mean a new channel? You already...
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
What?
Which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Comics?
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo
I guess that could be
Switch 2
cute.
on April 2nd,
Little Nintendo app on your phone.
news about Nintendo Switch
Give you
2
something new
will
to
be
look at
delivered
every
to
day.
you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices.
He's gonna
later
delete
today.
the entire Paper Mario franchise.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to
I
share.
will be
I
destroying
hope you
every
enjoy
Nintendo
using
game.
Nintendo Today.
I will replace it all with Nintendogs.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, well that was it. Simple little thing, you know. I'll have to check out the Japanese version of the Direct, because they always leave out some games for us Westerners. And like the most interesting stuff is like in the Japanese version of it. I don't know why. They just hate us for some reason. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later, but hope you guys had fun. I always have fun doing these, even if I'm not hyped for all the games. But I'm sure the Switch 2 Direct coming out in a week from now will be more exciting, even. But thank you guys for joining and coming here so early. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll catch you later. Peace out. Oh, and I'm gonna stream Enya Barbecue Dream Quest